Welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. Welcome to the ES16A2 stress test. Look, I'm just going to call it the M16 because we all know that very famous American infantry weapon. So I'm going to call it the M16 from this point forward. If you got a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you. So we're going to start off here on Broadway Bridges, and I stalked the guy all the way to the Bard house. Now, granted, this area of the map, there's at least like 4 or 5 players near here. But I tracked this one, and I turned around to see another one tracking me, but he got distracted and then got killed by somebody with a grease gun. Again, I can't make this stuff up. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way to this barn, get inside of it. Now, here's where my anxiety raises, right? Wood is loud. He can hear me, but I can also hear him. And I'm checking my surroundings, and I notice a dead body right there. I'm like, what if this man has something good? Another M16 and a G3. Okay, well, the G3 hurts. Bad. But this is an M16 stress test video. So I'm going to try to keep it pure and only use the M16. And so right now, I'm just waiting to hear any kind of footstep. And now I hear him. Yeah, I think this was worth it. I think this was worth it indeed. But like I said, I'm going to try to keep it pure for this video. And so, I'm going to leave the H-bar T behind. Yeah. By the way, I hope you're happy. Because I was trying to keep it pure for that entire engagement. And what happened was it didn't run into anybody else. What do I mean by keep it pure? This is what I mean. If I say I'm going to produce a maybe G3 stress test, I'm going to use nothing but the G3. And so if I kill somebody with the G3 and they have, let's say, an M82 and a L85A1, I'm going to take one of the weapons but leave the other one behind just in case I run into somebody else and I kill them with the G3. Because the stress test is meant to test the weapon in question, not a weapon that I picked up from a guy that I killed. So no, I didn't get the H-bar T. But yes, I left alive with an L85. But yeah, hope you're happy. I missed out on the whole H-bar T. But it's whatever though. I can make one. But y'all thought Broadway Bridges was the end? No, it's not. We're gonna bring out the M16 onto field content. Yes, we're going to bring out a 3-round burst iron-sighted weapon that is not the Bugle F1, which makes the best secondary in the game. We're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to bring out the great value version of the Bugle F1 onto this map. See, what I'm doing right now is I'm taking a Jeep, a 4-speed Jeep, with 4-wheel drive and driving it through New York City with a manual transmission. What I just said was, I'm taking a weapon that is best suited, in my opinion, for like the close end of mid-range engagements, if not close range engagements, and putting it onto a map where it's almost like 80, if not 90% long range. And if not, freaking 5%, the long end of mid-range, the far end of mid-range. Now, something's going to happen, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see it. But there's about to be a fight. And I'm going to show it to you right now. We got one guy there, and another guy up there. They're chasing each other. Well, one guy is stalking the other dude, and the guy at the comm station right now doesn't know he was being followed until just then when they got shot. And now there's about to be a fight. Or there's a fight going on right now, actually. If you blinked, you would have missed me pointing them out. So, if you missed it, go back and rewind the video. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see the guy walking down the mountain. And weakness. If I had a scope, I wouldn't even have to do all this. Walking around. But then, as I'm walking around, there's a guy up there with a glint. Whatever he has, there's a scope on it. And as I was crawling, he started aiming. And I'm like, bruh, he sees me. There is no way he doesn't see me. Because he was aiming right at my direction. And so I had to move around. But it sounds like they're fighting each other once again. Now, I'm trying to get a good view without exposing myself. Pro tip, use your camera to spot things, not your head. And so, as I'm crawling up here, I'm like, I think I see somebody. And I do. Now, comm station gets activated. Is it this one? I don't know. But, like I said, I think I see somebody. And I'm trying to hide to make sure he doesn't see me because he does have a scope. But then he starts spinning around and I'm like, I might got this. I might got this. And forgive me, I'm going to put the M16 on single. Because I might get a headshot. And you see he's right there spinning around and I'm like, you don't see me. Please, M16, headshot. I'm trying to find his head. And I fire some more out of pure frustration. Out of pure frustration. And turns out I do hit him a lot. He has to be hurting. Ain't no way he's not hurting. And so out of pure rage and anger, because I should have killed you. Ain't no way. Look, if that was an H-bar-T, you would have been dead in a headshot. But this is a weakness of the M16. If you can line up a headshot with this thing at that kind of range, you're doing good. You seen, I tried it. And given that guy was spinning around, but I could not find his head. And I had to like squint. Even though my TV was right in front of me, I had to, and yes, buried cash. I had to squint to try to find dude's head. And yet, I still didn't find it. Bruh. Big bruh moment. Now, I'm pretty sure everybody here is dead except for that one guy. Now, why was he on top of that ridge like that? Maybe he was watching the comm station, or maybe he was trying to see if there's anybody leaving out this snowy exit up this way. I don't know, but I want to find out. Remember, my only objective is to survive. Well, test and escape. Test a weapon and escape. Not get sent back to the shelter, not all of a sudden view the glorious mode that is spectator mode. No. Test the weapon and escape. And so I'm watching this area and I'm like, bruh, where is this guy at? But if you look way down there, you see I see him. And look at this. Again, if I had an H-bar T or something with a scope, he would be dead. Now, my apologies for not using the M16 as it should be with 3-round burst, but y'all know me. I love my headshots. If I can shoot somebody, I want to make sure to headshot first and then body shot afterwards. If I fail the headshot, then yes, I'ma air it out, right? But yeah, this guy, he's escaping death. He is. And like I said, if I had anything else, with, okay, maybe an AUR A1, pushing it real hard. You pushing it. H-bar T, dead. ZA M76, dead twice over. M82, hella dead. But this thing, I gotta squint. I gotta look. I gotta focus. I gotta actually turn down my headphones to focus. And there's no sound playing, so you know I was trying hard. But let me ask you this. Would the Bugle F1 have took him out? If I had a Bugle F1 the first time I shot at him, do you think he would be dead? Big brain, big brain, big question. Requires big brain. And you see, I'm looking in that direction because maybe he's up there, maybe he's prone, maybe he's watching this area. If he shoots at me, then it's on. I have 3-round burst, but I don't know what he has. Now, I'm pretty sure whatever he has a scope on it, so I'm automatically at a disadvantage. The best thing I can do is hide behind cover and shoot around a rock or something like that. But I'm making it down here, and I'm not getting shot at. Interesting. But let us not forget, let us cheeseburger not forget that I do have a cache, the picture for the cache. And you know what? Why not go get it? Right? Why not? Because, you know, we love food. And I did just say lettuce cheeseburger. So that definitely means, like, I'm thinking about a cheeseburger right now. So, yeah. Why not try to go get it? Look what I'm doing. Notice I didn't stop. Good thing I didn't. Now, you have seen the weakness of the M16. What about its strengths? Well, you just did see one on Broadway Bridges. But check this out. If you're a fan of the M16, you might actually enjoy this. So, dude just used a detector, and there he is right there. Now, if you know me, I'm a very sneaky player. I may not be good, but I'm sneaky. So watch this. I'm gonna crawl, then go on one knee, then crawl again. That guy, he has a pure-blooded bugle. But look what he's doing. He's so focused on where I was last spotted, he doesn't know humans have legs. I'm not going to stay in that exact same spot. But who can blame him? It is field content, the map where people are known, Uzi, where people are known to sit in bushes. Who can blame him? And so now I'm biding my time. I'm waiting. This guy's a pure-blooded killer. Look at how he's moving. He's not standing still. He's always moving. Because he's on alert right now. He's like, bro, there's somebody here. I gotta kill him. But he was right in the wrong area. To all my players who like to see people with common weapons upgrade and get really good weapons, there you go. There you go. And trust me, I felt good about this too. Is this why whenever people with Thompsons get kills, they're like really excited? Because basically if you kill anybody with a Thompson, it's look, pretty much a guarantee upgrade. If that's the case, I understand. Now, like I said, I'm going to try to keep things pure. I'm going to leave the bugle behind. Yeah, I said it. I'm going to leave the bugle behind. And I'm going to take the gal. Because I now have an M82 on me. Yes, M16 is a good secondary, but what if I need a gal as well? And you see, I'm thinking, what's next? What's next? Well, I do have a bit of heals on me. I'm going to use it up real quick. Contact bomb. Detector. If you melt cheese on meat in a cheeseburger, that makes it a cheeseburger. So if I put a bomb behind the detector, it's a bombed detector. Or trap, really. Not bombed detector, trap. Nice. So now, got one inventory space freed up. Not want to check his body once again. I have a whole M82 on my back, so if I spot anybody from long range, then I should be able to handle myself. Should. So now I'm going to go down here, and I believe my cache is down here. Check these bridges. Don't see anything. Walking down. Feeling pretty good about myself. Jump this fence. Time safe. Boom. Right there. What the hell? What the hell? Now, that's definitely a person. And that's definitely crows. Now, I really don't want to push them. I really don't. But players are very unpredictable in this game. He could be waiting around the corner. And at this point, I really do want to leave because I want to keep this M82. I don't got a plan for the M82. I really want to keep it. And so I'm like, did he really leave? Why is he running? Is he being chased? Is anybody else coming? Did anybody else see crows and they're trying to come over here as well? Detector. Still not being used. I don't want to use a PSD right now because I am like literally right next to an exit. And it's better to be overcautious than over aggressive. And right now I'm just looking because that guy was on a move. Maybe he got the buried cache and he's out of there. I don't want to find out. Don't want to take any more risks. And so I'm out of there. It's fine. I can get another buried cache later. VL content is pretty much known for food if you get the right spawn. And so I'm going to chalk up this as a W. And I'm out of there. And so, what did we learn about the M16? Well, I'm going to start out with the cons first. Don't try to engage people at the long end of mid-range of this weapon. Unless you're an absolute deity in terms of pulling off headshots with iron-sighted weapons, don't try to do it. Because I tried, and I only hit this man's, like, torso, if not shoulder or some crap. Yeah. Con number 2, I can't think of anything. I did say in a previous video, on one of my videos, that an M16 should be your next hard stop, your next hard grindy weapon. Like, weapon that you want to kill people with and get better weapons with. The M16 should be your next best thing after the Sumi. No, wait, my fault. After the Thompson. Then the Sumi, then the G3. Now, pros, you seen them. If you want to melt somebody at the close end of mid-range, this is your weapon. Yes, sir. 3-round burst, can't beat it. Now, what's the better version of this? The Bugle. And so, I hope to see y'all in the next episode. And no, I didn't say anything about a Bugle stress test coming up. See y'all next time.